Just a quick update on the dropper post. I don't think I explained what I was on about particularly well in the last video. What I was basically saying is my previous seat post, the ideal height I used to have it on for like climbing uphill and road riding and stuff like that, was 23 centimeters from the top of this to the seat rails here. So I needed to make sure that any dropper post I get can go that high, but at the same time drop all the way down to the bottom, and this one does. So where it's set now is about where I'd have it when I'm riding, like on the road, and that also happens to be the maximum height that it can do. So if I just drop this down, if you give me a sec. So that is now on the lowest setting, and as you can see, the entire dropper post itself goes into the frame, like it goes as low as it possibly can. So the issue is, when you're ordering a dropper post, a lot depends on your height, the frame of the bike, and the length of the dropper itself, or the insert I should call it. You need to make sure your frame can take the entire dropper post insert, as in like the bit that doesn't pop up, and then you can kind of play around with it. So if you need it higher, you can unclamp the insert using just your normal clamp here and lift it up a bit if you need it higher. But what I was trying to say in the last video is, if you do that, the seat won't drop down all the way down to the bottom, because what you've essentially done is undone this, lifted the insert up, clamped it, so when you push the seat all the way down, you're still going to have an amount of insert sticking out the frame, if that makes sense. So that one's a 170mm drop, as I said before, which just so happens to be ideal for me, meaning that it goes on its maximum height. That just happens to be ideal for me on the road, but then I can also drop it all the way down so it's completely out the way when I'm on trails and stuff like that. So hopefully that makes sense. As for the post itself, early days, I've just come out here to practice wheeling, and to be honest, it's been a godsend just on this one session. Otherwise you'd have to kind of stop, like get off the bike, manually adjust the height and whatnot. But I'm going to take it to a trail park tomorrow, which is also going to be really helpful, because obviously I'm going to want it flat on the jumps and high when I'm climbing, and it's just so nice to be able to just stay on the bike, carry on riding, and adjust it on the fly. I mean, everyone knows the benefits of a dropper post anyway. So it can be a bit tight when you first install it. It's loosened off a lot now, so I'll just press it again. So it's a really smooth operation. So far no issues. Obviously eventually I'll have to service it, and you also have to keep this nice and clean, free from debris. So just give it a quick wipe down when you're done riding for the day, just to prevent dirt getting in here, and you should be good. The wiring itself, so you have the lever here. Yesterday I put a couple of cable ties on just to neaten it up, and then it comes down here, threads into the frame, pops out the bottom there, and then runs internally up this post, and there you go. Really suits the bike. I don't intend to do anything else to the bike now. The Nucleus, it's got everything I need. Some cheap mud guards which kind of work, some frame protection here and there, this little clear sticker, I've got a bunch of them dotted all over the bike. Some of them are coming undone, which is a bit wank, but what can you do? Bag here with a multi-tool puncture repair tiny pump, and then this, which I just keep my keys and vape and stuff in, and then just a knockoff quad lock, which to be honest is just as good as a normal quad lock in my opinion, and it doesn't move an inch. So And that's about it. The only other thing I did was fit Presta to Schrader adapters, and I just leave them on the bike because everyone knows Presta is shit, and if you say otherwise you're just an elitist, but you don't really know what you're talking about. No, I'm only kidding. Everyone has their preference, but I'm a Schrader guy, so that's what I've got. And then this, which I might take off, is just the mount for my I forgot the bloody name of it, the Light Lock X1, I think it's called, bike lock basically. And I've just ordered a new bottle cage because the one I had, i.e. the one that came with the bike, is a bit naff. It's just like a really flimsy bit of wire, so I've just got a slightly nicer one to bolt on there, and we're all good. I'm going to stay tubed for a while. I might go tubeless, but to be honest I can't really be bothered with the hassle of changing the sealant in the tyres like every few months. I think tubes are fine. You can also get slime for tubes, which will seal up minor punches, but it's not going to seal up big ones obviously. But I don't know, we'll see how we go, and it depends how hardcore I get with the bike. If I find myself getting punches all the time, maybe I'll switch to tubeless. They're tubeless ready wheels, I believe. They just need tubeless ready tyres. I don't think the Trail Boss are tubeless. I'll have to look into that, but yeah, all good. So that's just a quick update. Hopefully it clarifies some things, and a quick update on the bike itself. Really happy with it. Happier with the bike than I am with my wheelie progress. To be fair, it's my first day of trying, and I have managed to pop a couple, but I chicken out and hit the brake and come back down. I need to be practicing on grass, so if I loop out it's not going to be the end of the world. But yeah, thanks for watching. Overall I'd really recommend the bike and the dropper.